Here we are discuss about two vectors and its resultant. Example, here you have 20 Newton and in the same direction another force is acting 10 Newton. Theta, angle between them is 0 degree. Resultant force will be the maximum 20 plus 10, 30 Newton. If here is 20 Newton and here is 10 Newton, the angle between them is 30 degree. Now the resultant force value will be decreased from 30. Your answer will be less than 30. So how will we find the resultant force? We have a formula that resultant force is equal to square root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So here a square is how much? Assume a is 20, b is 10 plus 2 times 10 times 20 cos 30. So this 20 square plus 10 square will be 500. This together, this will be multiplied by added plus, and 2 times 10 times 20 is 400 cos 30. So here 500, this 400 times cos 30 is 346. This 29 Newton. Before it was 30, now 29. As the angle increases, the resultant force decreases. So let's have the another angle. Now here is 20 Newton, 10 Newton, angle is 60 degree. Now resultant force, the resultant vector, same formula, 10 square plus 20 square plus 2 times 10 times 20 cos 60. So always these two values are 500. You just need to multiply this 400 with cos 60, right? So here the 400 times cos 60, 200, add 700, take square root 26 Newton. So when angle is 0, it was 30 Newton. When angle was 30, it was 29 Newton. When the angle is 60 in between the two vectors, now our resultant is 26 Newton. Now if you see the resultant vector, the magnitude of resultant vector decreases as the angle increases. Still we can find out. Now the next angle is, here is 20, here is 10 Newton. Now the angle is here 90 degree. Now it is the Pythagoras theorem, plus 10 square plus 20 square, 100 plus 400, 500, 22.36. So you can, let's have here 22 Newton, the full value. So 0 degree, 30 Newton. When the angle increases a little, becomes 29 Newton. 60 degree, it becomes 26 Newton. 90 degree, it becomes 22 Newton. So now you can have a look. Angle increases between the two vectors, resultant force decreases. Now still we have other angles 120, 150, 180 degrees, and we can check. So here is 20 Newton, this is 90. So the total angle is 120 degree, 10 Newton. So now what is the resultant force? Same formula, 10 square plus 20 square plus 2ab cos theta. 2 times 10 times 20 cos 120. So this two values answer is 500 plus, if you multiply this, 400 cos 120. 500 plus 400 cos 120 will be minus 200. Square root of 300. Answer is almost 17 Newton. Now we have for 120 plus 30 degree, 150 degree. Here is 20 Newton. 10 Newton, angle between them 150 degree. Do the same. 10 square plus 20 square is 500 plus 2 times 10 times 20 is 400 cos 150. Here is the resultant force. So the answer is here 12 Newton. 400 cos 150 is 346. The answer is here 12 Newton. Now at last, here is 20 Newton, and from this point here is 10 Newton. The angle between the two vector is 180 degree. So it is opposite direction, so need to subtract 10 Newton. It is the minimum resultant force. The maximum resultant force 20 plus 10, 30 Newton. This is the maximum. And which angle it is? 180 degree, and this angle 0 degree. So what do we understand? When the two forces are in the same line, will give you the maximum resultant. As the angle between the two vectors changes, the resultant force decreases. Before it was here 20 plus 10, 30 Newton. When it is 30 degree, it becomes 29 Newton, and 60 degree it becomes 26 Newton, and 90 degree it becomes 22 Newton. So as the angle increases, the final answer was 10 Newton. So theta increases, resultant vector decreases. Hope you understand. Thank you.